Yo, welcome back to another YouTube video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. This is a get to know Dobbo edition. And like I say, sorry about the state of the wall at the moment. We are going to be painting again very soon. Mark my words, guys. Anyway, this is a get to know me Dobbo edition. So make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get this out there. Let everyone know the idiot that is KD Dobbo. Anyway, the first question is, how did the name Dobbo and KD Dobbo, to be precise, come about? So it started obviously at high school. People would call me Dobbo because it is short for my surname, guys. My surname is Dobson, so it's short for Dobbo. Like, it's shortened, So Dobbo's shortened for Dobson, if you know what I mean. So everyone used to call me Dobbo, be like, Dobbo, Dobbo, Dobbo. But obviously people would call me my first name as well, Kyle. And to be fair, most of the time at college and at high school, people would still call me Kyle. But obviously, if people wanted to call me a nickname, it would be Dobbo. Anyway, and then obviously, when lockdown happened, I always wanted to do social media, but I never had the confidence. So obviously, when lockdown happened, it was kind of like everyone was bored and stuff like this. So basically, I came up with obviously Dobbo as my TikTok handle, but then I was like, I want to add something more to just Dobbo. So I was like, right, should I add something at the end of Dobbo or should I add something at the start? And I was like, what about my initials, KD Dobbo? Because obviously K's my first name, D is my surname, and then Dobbo is my nickname. So that's how KD Dobbo came about. Next question is, how old am I? I am 31 years of age and my birth date is March. I'm not going to exactly say what date, but it is in March and I'll be 32 then. I'm getting old. I need a walking stick. This question, guys, is what job did I do before social media? So before I actually got my only job was I did some charity work to get work experience and help the charities out. But my only proper job was I worked at McDonald's. And guess how many years I worked there for? No, not 5. No, not 7. 10 whole years. Yes, 10 whole years. I need a bloody medal for that. Big shout out to Rob for hiring me, though. Big shout out to Rob. And my other business managers was Rob, Rich, Luke, Wayne, and Lucy. Big shout out to all of you, but big shout out, massive shout out goes to Rob for hiring me. Yes, and how that hiring process went was obviously you fill out a form online, send it off, then McDonald's go and say, "Oh, do you want to come in for an interview?" And then I came in, sat down. I was very nervous. I was gonna basically, shit myself, but I managed to hold it in. But anyway, guys, I sat down. I was like, oh, I hope I get this job because I really wanted, to work. I really wanted the money. Well, that's the main reason why everyone wants to work, in it, for the money, for the dollar. Anyway, so obviously I sat there. They were having like a crew meeting or staff meeting or something like that. So they were obviously very busy at the moment. So Rob came up and was like, I'm really sorry. We'll be with you in a second. So obviously I basically had a drink while I was waiting. Then he basically asked me a few questions and he was like, congratulations, Kyle, you are hired. And I was very speechless. Then I went to Leeds for like an induction process. And then I got to become a crew trainer. But I couldn't become a manager, unfortunately, because I couldn't really work kitchen. So, but to be fair, who wants to be managed by this guy? No one. Trust me, no one. Well, You have to ask the people that have managed for the charity football games. Yes, you'll have to ask them. Anyway, back to it. So yes, and then there was a customer care assistant where you had to go on like a course to, I don't know why, but you had to do like a course to then officially be hired as like a customer care assistant. And yeah, then obviously after 10 years, I just decided, I love doing social media. Social media is my life, my job, so I thought, right, McDonald's, it's been a pleasure, but it's time to put that hat up, put that apron up, and yeah, let's focus more on social media and try and make the best Katie Dobbo army there can be. Also, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that waffled on a bit. I am a big waffler. People always ask, Dobbo, are you a virgin? And the answer is, yes, I am. Yes, I bloody am. I am a bloody virgin still, unfortunately. But, there's more to life than that, so you just have to live and enjoy your life and see what happens in the future. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be, you know what I mean? And yeah, my celebrity crushes, guys, are Ariana Grande and Emily Atack, especially from In-Betweeners. Emily Atack from In-Betweeners. Wow. She will fit. Anyway, so, Dobbo, are you a virgin? Yes, I am. And my celebrity crushes are them too. And Megan Fox, obviously. And Scarlett Johansson, obviously. They're my probably top 4 at the moment. Anyway, next question is, what football team do I support, and the reason why. So technically, I started supporting Arsenal because obviously my dad supports Arsenal, and when you grow up, you kind of have, well, you don't have to support Arsenal, but until you've grown up enough to make your own decisions, you kind of, if you like football, you kind of support the team that your dad supports. And then obviously my dad loves Arsenal, but unfortunately he's never been to a game. I don't think he will ever go to a game because obviously we're from Leeds. So yeah. And then obviously it got to the point where, I did love Arsenal. Well, I did like Arsenal as a football club, like Terry Henry, Bergkamp, Adams, Bald, Dixon, Petite, Gilberto Silva. That was mad when I met Gilberto Silva like last month. That was crazy. Anyway, but now obviously when I decided to make my own mind up on who I wanted to support, it was got to be Leeds United, because Leeds United are the best club in the world, best fans, best club. There's no arguments. Obviously, I've got a soft spot for Arsenal because obviously my dad still supports Arsenal to this day. But obviously at the same point, when they do lose, it's funny because then I'll put Arsenal fan TV on and listen to Ty waffle on saying, oh, it was raining. Oh, it's raining. But anyway, let's on that. And then the next question now is, what condition do I have? So the condition that I have is hydrocephalus. And hydrocephalus is basically a shunt, aka tube, in my head, which stops excess fluid from running to my brain. And a side effect is hypertonic muscles. As you can see, my hands just constantly shake. It's not like that, it's just little shakes. So that's all, the conditions that I have. And obviously it prevents me from like playing rugby and, doing physical contact sports. I can play football, but I prefer to be a manager. I'm a better manager than a player. But I can still play football, but I prefer managing. The next question is, what's been the best moment of your life so far, and why, really? So there's some strong contenders. For example, when Lauren Alexis did a video with me, I'm still baffled to this day on how that came about. More on that later. When Miniminter, I was watching Miniminter's live stream on Twitch, and yeah, I basically gifted him a sub on live stream on Twitch, and Miniminter went, thank you very much, Dobbo. Dobbo, are you Dobbo from TikTok? My head went, big shout out to Miniminter, big shout out to Sidemen. I am a massive fan of yous. You're absolute legends. When I went to the Sidemen, when they opened a new shop in Blue Water, I believe, near Essex. I was there as well. Unfortunately, I've never actually physically met them, but I met the camera crew. Shout out to James and John from the camera crew. Big shout out to you. And they were absolutely sound, and they're both absolute legends. Big shout out to you too. James and John, you know who you are. Legends. But the best moment in my entire life to this day has got to be when I met my best friend from social media, Angry Ginge and Fredinho at charity games. They're both absolute legends. Apart from the fact they support Manchester United. But apart from that, they're absolute sound fellas. And if you haven't already, please make sure you go and subscribe to them. They're absolute legends. More on the Lauren Alexis video now. So, how did that come about? So, I got a Instagram DM from Lauren Alexis's manager. And he basically said, "Hi, I'm managing director of Lauren Alexis. Would you like to do a video with Lauren at some point?" So I said, "Yeah, that sounds good." You know, obviously I passed my management details on to him, and they went, "Oh, you're going to be in London anytime soon?" So I said, "Not really, but, you know, if it's to do a video with Lauren, I'll travel up the next day." And then obviously they were going to Misfits in Leeds. So they were like, "Actually, we'll do something in Leeds because we'll go into Misfits anyway." So we obviously hired I knew a venue that we could use like that. So I contacted my local club, and they said, "Yeah, you can use the clubhouse," you know, because obviously I go there every single week. Unfortunately, we've had to move locations to the club now, so that clubhouse isn't in use anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, we basically did the video there, and we left. And then obviously Lauren decided to invite me to Misfits. Shout out to Lauren. You know, let's go. And then yeah, went to Misfits. It was the Ed Matthews versus Luis Pineda. Well, it was Ed Matthews versus mystery opponent, and obviously it was Luis Pineda. So how did I join the management team that I am with at the moment? So how I joined my management team is I got a message on Instagram saying, hi KD Dobbo, we're big fans of you. Is there any chance that, you know, you have a go management? And if so, feel free to give us a call and we can have a chat. So we did, had a chat, went really well, you know, and we're basically saying, look, we'll control, like, if you get any brand deals, any sponsors, anything like this, and all that we basically get is 20%, which is fair enough, because obviously they're, you know, facilitating, if that's the right word, the opportunities for me. So yeah, so I said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. And yeah, the rest is history. I'm still with them to this day. Obviously, there's just been some little tweaks and that. So that's the end of that question. The next question is, how did you know about HS TikTok's video sketch that I did with you? So I was on my break. Well, I was just about to start my break. Obviously, clocked out for my break at McDonald's. Again, shout out to McDonald's. Went into the crew room, got my phone out, because obviously you're not allowed to your phone unless you're on manager on shop floor. So obviously got my phone from my locker. As soon as I checked my TikTok, I clicked on TikTok. I was just literally 99 plus notifications. So I pressed on that. And yeah, the rest is history. Then it was just like every 2 seconds, 99 plus, 99 plus. I was like, what's happening? And then next minute I was like, what? He's invited me to a beefer. Let's go. The final couple of questions that I've got to answer is for this Q&A, this first Q&A. There will be another Q&A as well, guys, once I hit a certain target. Probably like when I get to like 10,000 subscribers, 20,000 subscribers. I haven't really decided, or maybe after like a couple of years later. So, But the last couple of questions is, what is your dreams and aspirations for your YouTube channel and for your other social medias? So my dreams and aspirations, I want to work with the Sidemen at least once on like a Sidemen Sunday. That is my dream. That is my like ultimate dream. I want to hit 100,000 subscribers. Obviously, that is a big, big, big dream. It'll probably won't happen, both of these, but they are like my two like main dreams that I really want to. That's like what I'm working towards, and so working with the Sidemen and then getting to 100,000 subscribers so they can get a plaque on the wall. And yeah, then obviously I'll continue once I get to 100,000. I'll continue and try and get to 250,000, 550,000, 750,000, and 1,000,000 subscribers. How I look at it is, for example, with my TikTok, I literally look at it and go, oh my God, I can fill Elland Road 3 times. That is crazy. That's what I'll do with my YouTube channel. So, like, for example, when we get to 10,000, I'll look at for a stadium and be like, wow, I can fill like this stadium that's got 9,000 seater stadium. I can fill that once and have 1,000 people spare. Like, that is how I look at, how many followers I've got, if you know what I mean. So yeah, 100,000 is my dream for my YouTube, and then obviously 250, 500, 750, and then a mil. But also, guys, the content I want to do as well for this channel is obviously charity games. I love doing charity games, especially management. Like Pep Dobbo is my nickname. Well, it's not, but that's what I use. But to be fair, I'm better than Pep. So Manchester City, you need to come and hire me. I'll sort your back defence out. Anyway, so yeah, doing charity football content, going to like abroad to go and see other football games, travel videos, vlogs, like day in a life kind of content. Literally anything you guys want me to do, I'll do within reason. That is. The things that I would definitely not do is OnlyFans and stuff like that. I would definitely not do them. But yeah, like I say, I want to do travel videos. I want to do day in your lives, vlogs, charity games. When I go to Leeds United games, when I go to my local team games, and other content as well as I go along as well. Like if we ever do brand deals as well, I'll do that as well. Behind the scenes, if I go to like a Sidemen Sunday, yeah, that is my dreams and aspirations. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. I know it's probably been a big old waffle, but that is me in a nutshell. Hopefully you liked it, and hopefully you subscribe for more. Thank you very much. Let's go.